The world is facing a crisis. Our dependence on fossil fuel is not only polluting the environment, but also depleting finite resources. We need to find alternatives, and fast. This is where synthetic biology comes in. By manipulating DNA, we can create new organisms that produce biofuels more efficiently. Imagine a future where our cars run on fuel made from algae or bacteria instead of oil pumped from the ground. This could be possible with synthetic biology. But it's not just about finding an alternative to fossil fuels. It's about creating a sustainable future for our generations to come. The potential of synthetic biology is vast, and we are only scratching the surface of what it can do. So let's explore the possibilities of creating life to power our future with biofuels. Biofuels have the potential to replace fossil fuels to help us transition to a more sustainable, low-carbon energy future. But how can we produce them efficiently? Well, one way is by using genetically modified bacteria to produce ethanol from cellulose, which is a common component of plant material. The process works like this. The bacteria are engineered with genes that allows them to produce cellulose into its component sugars, which then can be fermented into ethanol. This approach has several advantages over traditional methods of producing ethanol, such as using corn or other crops. For one thing, it doesn't compete with food production. For another, it's much more efficient because cellulose is abundant and no longer considered waste material. However, scaling up this technology from lab experiments to industrial levels poses significant challenges, such as optimizing fermentation conditions and making it cost-effective in real-world applications. But despite the hurdles, scientists and engineers pursuing biofuel production using synthetic biology are hopeful their work could lead us towards reducing our carbon footprint while meeting our energy demands for the future. Photosynthetic organisms such as algae, capable of capturing sunlight and converting it into energy in the form of biomass. With advances in synthetic biology, this process can be optimized to create biofuels. By harnessing the power of photosynthesis, we could potentially create more sustainable sources of fuel for our future needs. This approach has a lower carbon footprint compared to other forms of fossil fuels and could provide us with an endless source of renewable energy. However, there are still obstacles that need to be overcome, such as issues regarding efficiency and scalability. But with new technologies emerging every day and more solutions being explored by scientists around the globe, we may soon see a world powered by synthetic biology and biofuels. The biology of biofuels is an exciting field with immense potential. However, as we explore this promising future, we also need to carefully consider the ethical applications of creating new life forms for biofuel production. There are a lot of factors that must be taken into account, including safety, environmental impact, and ownership of genetic material. Firstly, safety concerns are paramount. As we engineer new organisms for biofuel production, we need to ensure that they do not pose a threat to human health or environment. Careful testing and regulation would be necessary to prevent unintended consequences down the line. In addition to safety concerns, there are also considerations around the environmental impact that these synthetic organisms could have. We need to understand how these engineered organisms might interact with existing ecosystems and ensure that their introduction doesn't have unintended consequences. Finally, there's also the issue of who owns the genetic material being used to create these synthetic organisms. Should a company be able to patent a genetic engineered organism? What if it reproduces in the wild and hybridizes with natural species? These are all important questions that we need to answer before rushing headlong into this existing field. In conclusion, synthetic biology has the potential to revolutionize the way we produce biofuels and create a more sustainable future. With this technology, we can create customizable organisms designed to efficiently convert the waste into energy. However, there are still risks involved in this rapidly advancing field, and we must proceed with caution. Furthermore, we need to ensure that any new technology does not have unintended consequences on the environment and biodiversity. Despite these challenges, the potential reward of synthetic biology for biofuel production are too great to ignore. By embracing this technology responsibly and utilizing it to its full potential, we can create a cleaner and more sustainable energy future for ourselves and generations to come. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe, and see you next time.